this is an artist who I feel like is new and fresh and has really given a new perspective to the music industry. And I know that a lot of people have weirdly disagree with that, but I think that her voice has really changed, and her and Finneas's production has really changed how we think about producing vocals, and it has that real crispy, close feel. Now, it's so nice to me that she's been picked to produce and write a song for the Barbie movie, which seems very opposite to her. So I'm really interested to see what she does. She's in her Barbie outfit, but not pink. I wouldn't expect her in pink.
I used to float, now I just fall down. I used to know, but I'm not sure now what I was made for. What was I made for?
I love this. I love the breathiness. I used to know. Going in with that aspirate start. It's like a sigh. She's got really loud breaths in it. She's put quite high compression on the vocals and kept the breaths at the same volume, so those are also suddenly louder. And some people hate that. But I really like it because I think that there's a lot of expression that can be drawn from your breaths. It kind of keeps with that very close podcast ASMR feel. Some people just love it, you know. People have like whisper vocals when they sleep. It's not something that I love for sleeping. I find it a little creepy personally, but I feel like some people really love it and it really relaxes them. So it depends. It depends on our personal taste and what we think music could be. But I think often when someone's defying genre or types of things that we expect, like cutting out the breaths, that's what people expect now, putting these things in, people can get weirdly angry about it. I'm not really sure why. She directed this music video, and all the outfits are outfits that she has worn on different tours, I think. So it's kind of hard going through her previous life.
Taking a drive, I was an ideal, looked so alive. Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for. What was I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel.
Oh, this is so telling, isn't it, about her? It's quite an interesting thought. We often think that these people who are super, super famous, they've had lots of success, material gain, are just emotionally immune to everything, but it's quite a tough emotional place to be at the top, I guess. There's a lot of pressure. She's created the Billie Eilish that people see. It's kind of interesting because I understand that being a YouTuber, people see, you know, this aspect of me, but they don't see the rest of my life. And you feel, and I'm sure Billie Eilish's character of Billie Eilish is going to be way more massive than mine. I'm just chatting here, but it can feel like, who am I outside of that? And then if you want to move into a new version of yourself, you have to defy expectations again and again. And that's really, really scary. It's scary in our day-to-day life when you might want to do that with relationships, or that person that you are with your parents and then you are with your friends. Maybe you want to kind of defy that and be like, I've learned and grown, and it can be really hard to break out of those boundaries that we've set for ourselves. But it's even harder if you're a famous person and people really know you as a specific thing. And I think it's interesting because people have really been mean to her about a kind of change of image that she's had. So what a world.
But I wanna try.
Okay, vocal coach head.
I don't know how to feel.
interesting. I love how she's layered the vocals here, and she's got a little bit of reverb on, I think, and then she went to that kind of dry place with it, so it feels very intimate and very natural, and then it kind of moves into a very kind of floaty, ethereal thing. It's really, really beautiful singing. It's very simple, but it makes you, and the production's quite simple in this one as well, but it really makes you listen to what she's trying to say. She is mic'd really close. I actually did a really in-depth look at her vocals, so I did a video called What Makes Billie Eilish Great. If you want to check that out, I'll link it in at the end of the video and you can see more in depth, but her mic technique is very, very close. It's very, very compressed so that you can hear every little lip smack and every little movement. Singers like Dodie do that as well, and it makes you feel as if she is in your ear, that she's really singing to you.
All the enjoyment
And a control.
Don't tell my boyfriend it's not what he's made for. What was I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel.
You know, it's also interesting because people will often poo-poo whisper singers as well, or quiet singers like this, because it's not loud. Sometimes I think people think it's not good, but actually it requires so much control, especially here where it's quite breathy. Your vocal cords aren't together fully, so often what happens is people get a lot of instability in their voices when they sing like this. Their voices crack and break, and as vocal coaches we often steer people away from breathy singing because it's really tiring for the voice and fatiguing for the voice, and can cause a lot of instability. So to still be singing within that style and maintain such brilliant control is really, really difficult, and I think she does a great job. I think it's so nuanced. This tiny, tiny little moments. It really reminds me of a singer that I would really like you to check out as well. There's a singer called Nora Blue, and she has this beautiful warm voice, and it has quite quiet moments. It goes a bit bigger than this, but this song kind of reminds me of some of her work with the beautiful piano and that, so I'll link her in at the end as well.
But someday I might. Someday I might. Think I forgot how to be happy. Something I'm not, but something I can be. Something I wait for. Something I'm made for. Something I'm made for.
Lovely. A really beautiful song, and I can really see how that would fit in with the movie. I loved how she had her own version of Barbie within the visuals, with, you know, she's got the hair but her own kind of colour palette as well, and it felt like, although it really fits with that movie, it was really personal to her. So it's something that to me would work so well in this context, because it would really bring humanity into something that is completely not human, something that's plastic. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.